lovelies, I've just come on to do a quick video for you. I'm going to try and see if I can get my mug up in the corner somewhere. I don't know if I'll manage it, but I think the microphone on my phone is better than the one on the Mac, to be honest. So I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to explain what I'm doing along the way. So let's get it going. So I've just got the base coat and I've got this stiletto. I want to do the sort of 3D sensory effect with this texture on the nail, and I'm going to use some pigment powders as well underneath it. So I'll talk you through as I go along, and I'll tell you in a minute why I've come on to do this quick video. So what I'm using is this Born Pretty's Pearl Effect, and it's like a shimmer, pearl shimmer. So this is the white one, and I don't know if I've got any more colours. They had white and blue individually, but I'll have a look for you. Now I'm doing the first coat just in brushing it on. I'm not going to squiggle it at all, and then the second coat I'm going to squiggle it. So the reason I'm doing it, this video at the minute, is that there is a mid-30 code you can use for discount from Born Pretty. It's lasting for, well, until the 15th of June. If you do miss it, then I do have my own discount code, which is for 22% me out. If you do want to go on there and take advantage, it's 30%. As I said, it's code mid-30, but if you get there via one of my affiliate links, that would be marvellous. So I'm going to cure that, and then I'm going to leave the inhibition layer on, and I'm going to use that instead of a base coat. I'm going to use that to get this pigment powder on. Now I've had this powder for a long time, but I do think it is the neon. But they do a neon fluorescent, is that the word I'm looking for? On Born Pretty anyway. I'll put you the link to that below if you haven't got any pigment powders, because they're just these colours, so that's what you can use. So I'm just dotting it into the inhibition layer. I feel really weird having this thing here with my face on. Talking to you, oh dear. Right, so focus. I'm dotting the colours on wherever you want, greens, blues, whatever colours you fancy. So I'm just dotting that on. And I don't know if you've noticed in the background there's some of the semi-solid moulding gel, but I decided to use the 6-in-1 glue for the texture. So I'm just going to brush off any excess, and then I've got a little bit of this 6-in-1 glue on my palette, and I'm going to make it so that it forms a little bubble or ball at the end of the brush, and then sweep it up. But before I move on, I'm going to give it a quick blast with the lamp, and then I'll move on to the next bit. Now, if you want it to stand up even more than this, you'd probably use the rhinestone glue. So it comes, I'll show it you. Oh, excuse. Squeaky chair. It's going to squeak again. Rhinestone glue, yeah. Use that if you want it to stand up even more than me, but I've used it 6-in-1. So there we go. So just curing in between each line just for a few seconds, and then when I've done all that, I'm going to go and put it in the lamp and give it a full 60-second cure. Now if you wanted to, you could do your if you didn't want to top coat over the top of it, which I wanted to do, you can use matte top coat over your frosted effect, and then give it a wipe down with alcohol, put your powders on, and then paint your 6-in-1 or your rhinestone glue onto it. And then when you clean it off, you don't have to put any more top coat on the top. So I think we've just about finished with this one. I'm going to leave some of that on my palette because I'm going to use it to stick a few flowers on as well when I've done this. So I thought I'd voice over, taking the advantage of Phil being out and about, so he's not going to be shouting me little hobbit, as he calls himself, is not going to be shouting me to come in and ask if I want cups of tea and this, that and the other. So yeah, that's why I'm speeding through it. So just wipe it off, alcohol, that's all you need. And I'm kind of wrapping it around my thumbnail so I can get into all them little lines. So get all that off in between. Give it a good rub, and then it'll show that frosting underneath. So that was the effect I was going for. You could just do white underneath if you wanted. And I've seen this technique done a lot, and people are doing roses, but I just thought it'd make a change to these lines. So if you want to do roses, you could do that, or whatever pattern you like, really, any random squiggle. And I've pulled out a few of these roses. If anybody's got a link to any of these roses that come in a really nice bright pink, let me know. I can't find any. They're all this sort of muted pink, and I want some really nice sort of Barbie pink ones, or even brighter fuchsia ones. So I'll pop me a link in if you find one. So I'm just putting these on here. Just pick any colour random. You could put a few nice bright sparkly rhinestones on if you wanted instead. So I've just gone for a few flowers and a few pearls. I'll cure those in place. So you can use your gem glue for this that comes in the tube that I showed you, and that will work just as well. And then I'm going to go over it with the top coat, but I'm going to pull the top coat really, splay my brush out quite a bit so that it don't fill the gaps. I don't want it to fill the gaps, so I wanted it to be just a little bit of texture, but not fill the gaps. So as I say, if you did matte coat over the top of your shimmer, or whatever colour background you've got, then you wouldn't have to do this top coat as well. So don't forget, if you are shopping on Born Pretty, I've got Nails by Sue in capitals for your 22% discount all the time. But up until the 15th, it's the mid-season sale, so you can use mid-30 and you get 30% off. So happy shopping, everybody. I'll just show you the finished look and then I'll get off. So, thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Love it when you subscribe. Thank you so much. Your support is awesome. Loads of you leave me comments and I love that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. Look after each other. Enjoy the weather or whatever you're having at the minute. And I'll see you next time. Hope you like it. Let me know. Take care. Bye.